What's up, you guys? It's a message here and welcome to another video on the Ironman. This video, however, will not be a progress video, but I will be showing you my bank. Now, I already did a little bit of cleaning up because, as most of you know, my bank was a complete mess, which I kinda knew where everything was, so for me it wasn't a mess, but it looked like one. However, as you can see, I'm clearing it up and I will continue to do so until it is showable, I guess. So watch me clear up my bank in full speed with some dank music. Nice. So we are done, and that means that I can show you what is inside the bank. And it looks a bit nicer now as well. Not that I really care, but kind of have to do that for a bank video, right? Can't really have a bank that looks like shit and then make a bank video on that. But anyways, let's start off with the bank value, which is 363 million. However, that is a little bit less than it should be because, yeah, I just checked this already. This is about 6.8 mil in my rune pouch, and I don't think it actually calculates the value of what is inside of the rune pouch. So let's say this is about 370 mil, and be done with it. But let's see, we have some runes, of course, some very juicy runes, which most of these are from Barrows, blood runes, chaos runes, mind runes, and all of the death runes actually as well. So yeah, this is basically just Barrows. I did craft quite a bit of astrals and natures and did a bit of ZMI or Orania altar rune crafting not too long ago, so that might have increased my runes by a bit as well. But most of this is from Barrows, and yeah, of course these elemental runes I just buy from the shops. And then we go on to the jewelry. I have, you'll see this in a second, but I have way more glories banked technically because I have a lot of crystal keys. But I currently have, like, I don't fucking know how to do that, like 30 glories, something like that, 150 games necklaces, and about 40, I don't know, man. If you calculate all of this and I add that up, then it should be like 60 fully charged ring of jewelings, I guess. Which isn't that much, but I'm definitely going to be making more soon, since I do have quite a bit of emeralds, and I actually use ring of jewelings a lot more than I anticipated. But yeah, anyways, we also have the Slayer rings over here, which are, I don't know, I use them for Slayer, Where else would you use them for? I currently have one of them in another tab, and that's why these feathers are in here, They are in order, but I have these feathers in here because I always want to have my stuff that I use together, in one tab. I don't want to go through all of the different tabs just to get my Slayer gear. So you'll see in a second, this tab, I think, with the Slayer helmet contains my gear, or this one, I don't know. And yeah, that's basically it. Some little bit of random stuff over here that I could just as well put in my random tab, but yeah, who cares, Let's head over to the Herblore tab, which that is actually a really nice one, This is probably one of my favorite tabs, and as you can see, it makes up quite a significant amount of my bank as well. You'll see that most of my bank value is basically in like 3 tabs, I think over 70% of my bank value is just in 3 tabs, you know? 3 bank tabs. But anyways, I have Toad Flags, Dwarfweed, Renars, Hairlanders, Quarms, Irrits, Aventos, and Cadentines over here. I should be really doing a lot more herb runs. I haven't been doing those a lot the past 2 weeks because of exams, and it's just, I don't know, man. I just grind out a single skill. I grind out a single thing until I finish it, you know, which is the same for herb runs. If I get into the flow again, I'm definitely going to be doing 6 to 8 runs again a day, but I'm running low on siege. You'll see that in a second as well, so I don't really have that many seeds to be doing runs with. But anyways, this should be about like 2 mil XP, I think. I haven't calculated exactly, but it should be about 2 to 3 mil in Herblore XP if I do get, you know, this is the most important thing. If I do get full Darox, of course, to start doing mole, because I need my bird's nests, and yeah, it's kind of annoying, but I just gotta get full Darox. That's why I'm doing Barrows as well, and yeah, this is gonna be a lot of XP then. Anyways, let's go down a little bit. We have some of the grimy herbs over here. Oh shit, forgot to show you these 3. We've got Lantidimes, Snapdragons, and Terramins over here. I set them up like this because if I want to make the potions, I can just do 14-14, and then I have the potions and the secondaries. And if I want to switch something over, I can just do this, you know. So that's why I don't have them like this under each other, because then the distance is different, if that makes any sense at all. Does to me. So yeah, we got a lot of Snapdragon worth 15 mil. That's like a quarter of this tab's value, you know. Only planted those in protected patches, as I already told in a previous episode. So we have quite a fair bit of these ones. And I did make serums with my Terramins before, but since I'm doing Zora now, I think I can just use Swamp Tar with these Terramins, which will be more AFK, I assume, and more XP as well. Not sure if I have enough Swamp Tar, but I can imagine that it should be enough for a little bit of XP at least, and a little bit of Terramins. So then we go down, and well, yeah, as I said, these are my grimy herbs, and the Dorstals as well, worth quite a bit. Then we go down. This is basically all I do for my farm runs, and as I said, you know, I always organize stuff so that it is in one slot. So when I do a farm run, I just quickly get everything out of the bank, you know, and then basically, right now I should be able to do my farm run if I get my runes, of course, you know, gotta get my teleports, but that is it. That's what I need to do to start doing my farm run, which is of course really helpful if I want to do my farm runs, which I try to do a lot. Haven't really done that lately though. But yeah, these are all of the seeds that I use frequently. Don't know if I already said that. That's why they're up here, so they are pretty close by. And then the seeds that are not used as frequently right now, they are down here. Pineapples are for making ultra compost, just as the volcanic ash, and of course empty buckets. And I have all of the ultra compost here. I only make those in the Camelot patches thingy, you know, because the Camelot thing is really close to a bank, so you don't have to run all the way to the bank if you want to make some ultra compost. Then yeah, all of the remainder of my herb seeds are over here, and as you can see, I don't have a lot left, you know. This might look like quite a bit, but if you do 6 to 8 runs a day, this is gone before you know it, you know. So that's quite unfortunate, but ah well, we got quite a bit left still, so you know, gotta get back to Slayer anyways, I guess. Still not 99. And then we have some of these tree seeds and fruit tree seeds over here, together with watermelons. And I don't even know if I want to plant these. I just kept them in my bank, but I did use those before as like food, baskets of strawberries, but don't think I'll actually plant those. Could have ditched those, but yeah, anyways. There we go with the vials of water, plant pots, and yeah, this is a little bit of random farming junk that I don't really use all that much, I guess. And then, of course, we have the Marks of Grace and Super Energies, which are basically, you know, I should convert these into Amylase and then I could make some more staminas. However, as you will see in a second, I have more than enough stamina still from making them like 6 months ago, or I don't know, I made them quite like a really long time ago, and I'm still not running out of them, so that's good. Alright, but yeah, let's go to the next tab. We are going to the range tab, as you could have probably already guessed. in which I have my blowpipe, elite void. I just put all of my void over here in the range tab, even though this is of course melee and this is mage. It just makes it more convenient for me, but there isn't much to talk about in this tab. You know, it has my blowpipe, it has a lot of chins still that I can use while PVMing, which I probably won't. And it has all of these bolts as well that I can use for stuff, I guess. Nothing fancy about this tab, just a lot of range stuff. And then we go on to this one, which has Zulrah teleports, but it is actually my Slayer tab. So I don't know why the Zulrah teleports are in there. It's probably because I used to have this tab as, you know, my Zulrah tab, where I just got my Zulrah gear from, which it still technically is if you just consider that I need potions and food. But that is all that it is, you know. As I said, I like to have everything in one spot, so if I want to do Slayer, I can just do this, basically, and, you know, I have all of my potions and gear shit, you know. But most of the value from this tab, of course, it's 92 mil, but that is about 82.9 mil from my Dragon Claws, of course, which I got at kill count 5 in raids, when I was still a hardcore Ironman, which I'm not anymore. Yeah, that fucking sucks. But anyways, you know, it's still worth quite a bit, and that is probably one of the... No, not probably. That is the most expensive item in my bag. And if I didn't have that item, I wouldn't even come above 300 mil, I think, in my bag, since I don't really PVM a lot. But, yeah, they look pretty sexy, and I do use them instead of a Dragon Dagger or any other special weapon while doing Slayer as well. So these are not going anywhere anytime soon. And then we go onto the gear tab. We have the Slayer gear over here, which, as usual, I can just easily get out of my bag. We have the cannon with some cannonballs, which that is pretty nice, because I can use that, of course, while doing Slayer still. Made all of these while doing my exams, you know, studying for my exams. Also have the Graceful over here. This is for when I get a bursting task. And I have all of the capes over here. I might put these in a different tab because they're not really supposed to be in here, I guess. But they look pretty nice, you know. I never actually organized them like this. I do have, of course, the range cape, which I only use... I use as a substitute for the accumulator because it gives extra bonuses and it acts as an accumulator, so it's actually better to use over this one. That's why it's in my ranging tab, so it's still in the same place, but that's another 99 that I do have. Currently only have like one non-combat 99, working towards another one. Won't spoil it in this video, but you could have probably already guessed which it is, you know, and you could check my stats to see. Don't do that though if you don't want to get spoiled. Spoiled? Don't want to get a spoiler. Fuck my life. English. Very difficult. Also got my trident and a tentacle over here as well, which I don't know why they're in here, but I guess they look nice or something, you know. Ring of Wealth I use quite a bit as well on other tasks that you know, gargoyles, necreals, basically those tasks that you get quite a bit of coin drops from that I don't really want to pick up. And then we go on to this tab, which is basically my random tab, you know. This is a lot of random shit that I'm not sure if I will ever use. And that's why I don't want to, you know, I'm not sure. If I was sure that I would never use them, I would have just dropped off everything. But I'm not sure. So, you know, keep it all in here. And then, who knows, I might actually need it in the future. Do have my lumberjack over here. Rogue's outfit over here, Prospectors over there, and the Pyromancer over here, which are kind of annoying because the Rogue's outfit is 5 pieces instead of 4. Otherwise, I would have just been able to fit all my outfits on these 2 lines, which I now can't because fucking 5 pieces. I don't know why, but yeah. I did put all of my most expensive items in this tab. You know, it's only 7.8 mil. I did put them on the top. These grapes are worth 1.6 mil, probably gonna be used for cooking. These battle staves are like 250k. This is 1.7 mil. This is 400k. So I don't know where the rest of the value of this tab is from. I like probably random shit just adding up over here. And yeah, you can see there isn't much in here that is actually worth noting. I have these 2 pets, which, as I've already said this multiple times before. I don't give a shit about pets, so they are just in here, you know. Fuck pets, man. They're useless. But now on to the tab that I am probably most, I don't know, I want to say most proud of, but it always looks the nicest in my personal opinion, which is my Alching tab. It's worth 38 mil right now, which means that I could have 38 mil increase in my cash stack or something like that, but I don't because it's in here still and it's not alked. But most of this is actually from woodcutting. You know, I got 95 woodcutting on my account right now, and I did almost all of that during Deadman modes when I was just AFKing magic logs, and you can see that I did that quite a fair bit because I have about 10 mil in just magic longs, which that takes like, I don't even know how long that takes. Way too long to get. But yeah, this is all of the PVMing loot you will probably see because this is all I tend to get while PVMing, you know. Dragon Scimitars from Demonic Gorillas. Yeah, Demonic Gorillas, I think. This is from what's it again? Zulrah, and the plate bodies are made from myself. These are all regular drops that you use to get from doing Slayer, like gargoyles and stuff like that. I try to bring alks, but sometimes I forget to bring alks, and that's why they end up in this tab then. Also have these battle staves in here that I need to alk. Of course, I didn't get those as drop. Well, I got some of them as drops from Dust Devils, but most of these are made myself. And I don't know if I want to, like, I don't know what I want to do with these javelins, you know. If you examine them, the high alk is 270, so you're only, I don't even know if you're actually making a profit on high alking these, but they do sell for 1,000 each, which I'm never gonna probably use a ballista on this account, so doubting whether I should just drop these over. But as for now, they're just gonna sit in this tab and increase the tab value, I guess. And then we're gonna go over to tab 7, which is the skilling tab. And I try to organize this as best as possible. It's difficult though, because there's a lot of different stuff in here. But I have all of these gems. As I said, I should be making, I don't know, I should probably be making Ring of Recoil since I have a lot of games necklaces. But I am gonna make Ring of Jewelings with these emeralds, most likely, like at least 150 of those. Not sure when I will be doing that, but that is gonna happen someday in the future, I guess. We have I don't know, some random shit in here. All of this pure essence is from gargoyles and Zulrah, even though I must admit probably 99% of this is from Zulrah nowadays, because I did use up all of my pure essence from Zulrah, from gargoyles, and then I didn't do a lot of rune crafting after Zulrah. This is from mostly from Motherlode Mine. I was gonna say gargoyles, but this is actually mostly from Motherlode Mine, because I have been doing that quite a fair bit recently. Not you know, not a lot, but this is what I got from that. This is just for, of course, smithing XP, as I am not going to be selling this or doing anything else with it. You might wonder why these Marantils are in here though, and these are in here because you use them for doing prayer. I don't actually have my bones in here because the loot tab that you will see in a second, my massive PVMing tab, needs to have a little bit of an increase in value, you know, so I put all of the bones in here, even though I only use the bones for skilling, I guess, so they shouldn't even be in here. But yeah, this is all of my construction that I have currently, which I don't know how much construction XP this is actually. I haven't calculated it, but I do want to get to, I don't know, I believe it's 82 or something like that. I'm just waiting for my kingdom basically to get all of this. However, I do need to go to Apatol to just make these planks myself and get extra teaks, because kingdom is really slow. I'm not getting a lot of logs actually from doing kingdom, so I expect to get a little more. I always expect to get more, you know. When I haven't checked it for 30 days or something, I'm always disappointed when checking kingdom. But yeah, the flax is all from Zulrah as well, you know. Most of this actually is from, nah, it's not all from Zulrah, of course. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to mention these. A lot of soft clay and teleport to houses, which these are 99% from Necreals. I think I dare to say it's 100% from Necreals. So it's really nice having a lot of house tabs, especially because I do have quite a bit of Nightmare Zone points from my last time AFKing in Nightmare Zone. So I can use a lot of Scroll of Redirections to make all sorts of tabs, which You probably have seen that I do use, where is it? The Courant and Trollheim. I don't actually need to use Courant tabs if I just got a Xerix amulet. But I still haven't gotten that because I am extremely lazy and I just don't want to grind it out. But then I shouldn't be able, or shouldn't have to use these Courant tabs anymore. But that is basically all there is to this tab. Currently doing some monkfish fishing, so that is why I have like 12k of these. We'll probably go up to like 15k or something. And yeah, then I'll have to cook it, and that will be a lot of cooking XP as well. So that's basically all there is to the skilling tab. And now the most important tab that you will ever see on any account, especially in Ironman. And yeah, I mean, just I'm building up the tension because this tab will be absolutely insane. Yep, this is my PVMing tab, you know. It's worth 31 million, but that is mostly because of the Zenite, the bones. As I said, I need these bones in here to increase the value, and the scales, you know. That's where all the value is coming from. I still have these burned pages as well. I don't even have a tome, you know, so these are just sitting in here doing nothing. I also have my ensouled heads in here from doing my Slayer and my black. Like, this is absolutely horrible, you know. I just don't do PVM a lot. Still have my Onyx here that I should be using. Over here on my where is it? Oh god, now it's over. Oh my fucking god, I kind of fucked it up now. Who cares? There we go, fixed. But yeah, still need to get my crafting level to get my Zenite necklace. No, yeah, my, what is it called again? I don't even know how it's called, you know. I think the Anguish. I want to make that ranging necklace. That's basically it, because that will help me do my prayer grind, add green dragons, not a hardcore Iron Man anymore. So yeah, that is basically what this tab is. It's absolutely horrible. Don't even know why this Cosmic Tiara is in here. But yeah, let's not look at it. And let's head over to what I currently have at Barrows, because I don't even know if I've showed you that in my last video. Don't think I have. Here we go. Yeah, I have a lot of duplicates. I have an immense amount of duplicates. So my kill count right now should be exactly 500. I think, oh god damn it. I believe it's exactly 500. That is where I left it off last time, and I don't think I've went back, you know. My memory is shit, but I did get full thorax, so I'm really happy that I got something insanely good. Not really. I did alch a Guthen's Helm because I lost a challenge against Vazella, a fellow YouTuber, so I did have to alch a Guthen's Helm, which I would have had a duplicate of as well. Lost a, well, no, that's it basically, you know. I have 2 Carol's leather tops, 2 Darok's helms, 3 Aram staffs. That's just gorgeous, you know. Love it. But all I really care for, honestly, is these 3 items over here, which are 3 Darok's items. And if I get that last one, I don't even know if I will go back to Barrows. The thing is, I would like to get Verox to do my Worldy PVM, you know, do some Callisto and, well, not even Callisto, I think I'm only going to do Venenatis, you know, which Verox would be relatively helpful for. But if I get my Barrows or my Darok's Plate Legs, I'm not sure whether I want to go for the other 3 Verox items that I'm still missing, you know. That might take me 1,000 chests to get that, so I'm honestly most likely going to just quit Barrows after I got my Darok's Plate Legs. Holy shit. You must really realize that I have done about 1 million cuts in this video because I just can't speak for this long straight. But yeah, my Barrows tab isn't that great. That's all I have to say. 500 chests. I did a little calculation before. I believe I was running 1 in 22.5, you know, while Barrows is 1 in 16. So I'm running quite unlucky on Barrows, but I don't know, man. After these 3 Aram staffs, I am not complaining about anything whatsoever at all anymore, because I'm just sitting here like, who cares, man? If I get it, I get it. Unless I go 1 million dry on the Darok's Plate Legs, then I will start complaining. But yeah, that was the bank. That is all there is to it. To the bank. Did my bank value just go up by 10 million? like out of nowhere. I don't know, man. We started this video with 363, right? It's now currently 373. Or am I that dumb? I don't know. I believe it really did when... Oh, fuck it, man. Who cares? So yeah, that is it. That is all there is to the bank. If I have missed something, I'll just quickly scroll over some of this stuff. You know, some... Oh yeah, I missed these random potions. I fucking don't use that because I don't PVM. PVM is for pussies. Only skilling, by the way. And there we go. So yeah, that's it. That is the bank of RuneScape for an ex-hardcore Ironman that doesn't like PVMing and basically only skills. I will see you on that next video, which will maybe be on King of the Skill, might be a progress video on the Ironman. I am not sure, but I will see you on that next one. Goodbye.